And welcome back to my kitchen, where we're cooking up memories so that we can live a well-seasoned life. Today I'm going to be preparing for you a deliciously delightful mojito and a wonderful guacamole. We're going with that Latin Cuban flair, so I hope you'll enjoy and join me. So I was out this weekend with my husband because my kids are still at their grandparents' house. I have like 2 or 3 more days of a little bit of adult freedom where we can have a good time. So I was in, we went to Atlantic City and we went to Cuba Libre, which is a restaurant, pseudo nightclub in the evenings, and they serve mojitos there. And I have to say, I've had good mojitos in some real small, quaint Cuban restaurants. The ones in Cuba Libre was a little bit disappointing the other night, although I did love the food. The food was delectable. The mojitos left me wanting a little more, and I have this wonderful recipe that I share all the time with my girlfriends. So I figured I'll whip that up for you today. We are going to start basically muddling together some mint. We're going to do like a cup of mint. And mint is one of those easy things to grow in a homemade garden, whether it's just in a pot, it'll sit on a windowsill or outside. It comes out wonderfully. And all I basically did was peel off the actual leaf off the stem. You could keep the stems there if you wanted to, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain off the leaves anyway. That was like approximately a cup. I'll leave a couple for garnish here. All right, we're going to add about 3/4 of a cup of superfine regular cane sugar. If you don't have superfine, it's okay to use regular. Okay. I muddle that a little bit, and basically muddling is just pressing it around and getting the sugar to bring out all the essence of the mint. You can smell it already. It's one of those cocktails that, like, the smell, the aroma, as well as the drink itself just sends you over the edge. Right. We are going to need to add to dissolve some of that sugar, about 3/4 of a cup of lime juice. A way to get all the juice out of a lemon or a lime is if you give it a little roll before you cut it. I'm going to roll a couple of these. And what I did to prevent my limes from rolling all over is I took a wet paper towel, just stuck it underneath, and it kind of keeps them in place while you're prepping. Our handy citrus press. Love it. Love it, love it. You hear me say that anytime I use it. Look how easy it makes this job. Immensely easy. So I had a great weekend with my husband. We did some dancing. Just a little fun time in Atlantic City on the beach. Of course, you have to go into the casino, but we were pretty good. I got a shot from here. So of course I told him that, and I took a little bit of money that I might use to gamble with. Buy myself a new pair of shoes. So, there's a great little restaurant in the Village in New York. You know, now I live in Pennsylvania, so I don't get back there as often. But it's called Cuba. They have hand-rolled cigars there. Place is always jumping. We don't quite have 3/4 of a cup yet. Place is always jumping. The food is wonderful, and the mojitos by the pitcher is the only way to go. I'm an Italian-American girl by heritage, but when it comes to fun and entertainment and liveliness, there's nothing like the Latin culture, Spanish or Latin culture. It's wonderful. You have an amazing spice for life. Let's see. I'm probably going to need 1 more lime. So I say we did 2, got 4 limes. It's always different. Sometimes you might get a few limes that are like not very juicy and you'll need to double the amount of limes. But in our case, I'm telling you 3/4 of a cup of lime juice, and that'll help you estimate best. Buy a couple extra when you're buying them. So that 3/4 of a cup I got out of 4 limes. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna pour that lime juice in with the mint and the sugar. This is not a low-calorie drink between the sugar and the alcohol, ladies, but you will love it. And your girlfriends will love it. And you guys will love it because you'll be dancing and singing. So it works out for everybody. Once in a while, you gotta forego those calories. Okay. You can allow this to sit for up to 2 hours. And if I'm having a party and I'm making a great big batch of them, I definitely do let it sit. What we're gonna do is, I'm going to put this on the side right now so that we can prepare our guacamole. And when the guacamole is done, we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients to this, which are very simple. It's just club soda and rum and some ice. But this makes basically like a simple syrup, like a minty, limey, simple syrup. It's so good. So good.